Blow me. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be putting a blow-off valve on my Veloster end. Yes, it avoids the warranty technically, but let's just say I knew a guy. Shout out to Gabriel. He also has a performance blue Veloster end. I'll put his Instagram like maybe right here. He hooked me up with the 6 Element AV6 Blow Off Valve. So yeah, we're going to be putting this on the car. I'm going to also just kind of go through quickly what's inside the box and the other things that I'm going to need to get, because I don't have everything I need to put this on right this second, but I have an order coming from Whoosh Motorsports with the last thing I need to put this on. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. What exactly is in this box? This is from 6 Element. It says the AV6 is designed to be a full replacement for your Kia or Hyundai factory bypass valve. Featuring a crisp and simple sound, the AV6 is also the smallest and lightest aftermarket valve available. We hope you enjoy your new AV6 as much as we've enjoyed designing it for you. Isn't that nice? So let's go ahead and open the box. We'll take a look and see. I know he said that he included a couple of things. Oh, everything's kind of flying out. So we have End Performance air freshener. It's sealed, so I don't know what it smells like, but we will smell it later. A sticker. I believe this is 6 Element. Something like that. I don't know. So open up the box, see what we got. There is a hose of some kind. It's going to be used for something. I don't know yet. I have to look at a YouTube video on how to install this. So let's put that away for now. Take off this foam, and I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but we have the blow-off valve. Let me try to pull it out here, along with the installation hardware. So this is the 6 Element blow-off valve. That's the what we're going to be attaching to the car. And I believe that this hose is going to go on here somewhere. I don't know. But let me grab the camera. We can take a closer look. So this is the blow-off valve itself by 6 Element. We're going to be reusing the stock gasket, I believe, when we installed this. So there's that. This is the hose that I believe goes somewhere. I'm not a mechanic by any means, so I don't know what I'm really doing, but air freshener, thanks Gabriel. Sticker, thanks Gabriel. And then this is for N Club Texas. I can't really say anything about that because I'm in N Club Florida. So pretend this says N Club Florida, but shout out N Club Texas as well. You guys are cool. Shout out every N Club, honestly, because what a great community that Hyundai has, right? Come and take it. Oh, let's go out and install it right now. Come on. Oh, just kidding, guys. So there's one thing that I have to have in order for this install to really be possible. And theoretically, I could go out right now and put this in. I would just need duct tape, because what this does is replace the factory recirculation hose for the intake. And my AEM intake that I have, if I were to put this on and not cover up that hole or cap the hole off, it would be sucking in just air that's not going through the filter, which could be dirt, dust, all that stuff that you do not want going in the intake and you don't want going in the turbo. So I'm basically waiting on this order from Whoosh Motorsports. It's called a VTA blow-off valve block-off cap. 2022 plus Elantra and free ship. Well, it's a Veloster end, but it's the same thing. So I'm waiting on that. I could, in theory, go out right now and put this in with some duct tape over that hole. It's just a hesitant, because the last thing I would want is that duct tape to get sucked into the intake, and then now I have duct tape going into the turbo, and I really don't want that. So the other thing I could do would be go to like Ace Hardware and find, like, I think they're like chair rubber caps for the feet, and I could put that on with a zip tie, but I got other stuff I got to do, and I really don't want to have to like take it off again. It would be an easy thing to do. Maybe I will. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but just know that I have a red Whoosh Motorsports VTA blow-off valve cap, 2022 plus Elantra and free shipping. coming in a day or two. So right now my shop app says arrives August 14th to the 15th. So that's like 3 days from now. It is the post office, so that means probably next week. So we'll see. But if I have time, I may go and try to do the chair leg thing. We'll see. But for now, I'm gonna put this back in the box because I don't want dirt and shit getting in here. But yeah, shout out Gabriel for hooking me up with this AV6 Blow Off Valve from 6 Element. Really excited to hear how this is gonna sound. I'm sure it's gonna sound awesome. So basically the rest of this video is gonna be some quick moments from installing it. I don't think I'm gonna do it like a step-by-step because I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I'll be following a YouTube video. I think 6 Element has a YouTube video how to install it. I'll put that down below. Maybe I will. Will that give me clicks? Will that give me views if I put how to install in the title for SEO? I don't know. Beats me. But yeah, let's see what happens. What we gotta do now first is take the intake off. So that's gonna require just taking this entire thing. I have the AEM intake. It's not that hard to take out. I remember it took me maybe like 30 minutes to put in originally. Sorry that I have that fan going, so it's kind of loud, but yeah, so we're gonna take the intake off first, then we can access the research port and the where we're gonna be putting the blow-off valve. All right guys, we got the intake out. So we can now, so intake's gone. I'll flip the camera on so you can see exactly what we have to get to. So we're looking at the engine bay. I had to disconnect this. And down there where that clamp is where we have to go. So I'm gonna take this lower tube out here and then we'll go from there. All right guys, we got the old pipe off. Take the gasket off of this, put it in the blow off valve, but that was the biggest pain in the ass I've ever seen. The bottom bolt, I had to fully rotate the entire thing once I got the other 3 bolts off, and then I had to use a fucking 10mm wrench and just go like, for like, no joke, 20 minutes. So we're good now. So now I need to go grab the new blow-off valve. I think there's one more line I gotta find, but we'll be back. It's 4 hours later. What a pain in the ass that was, Jesus Christ. If you do this install, you need to make sure that you have a angled socket because I did not, and I had to use a open or a close-ended wrench and turn it like. Don't recommend it, but I'll show you what we got. So we have it installed. Look at that. Down there. Focus, please. Yeah. So now we just have to put the intake on and we're good to go, and we'll get a sound clip. So we're waiting for Whoosh to get here with the plug for this on the intake. So in the meantime, we are using from Ace 1-inch rubber leg tips, 25mm should work, and I think I'll be able to use the factory clamp on this too. All right guys, it's now a couple days later, so we finally have our Whoosh order in, and I already put it on just because I was so excited and it took 2 seconds, but I did have those chair leg caps onto the intake to block off the recirculation hose port where it was. So I now have the Whoosh cap on. It fits perfectly, it looks great. It matches my little sock that I got at the track day. Shout out Whoosh for that, by the way. So yeah. The install is totally done. The one thing I forgot to do before I test drove, and it's really embarrassing, is on these hoses here, I forgot to like put the clamps on. So they were like they were on there but not actually clamped. So just make sure you tighten your clamps. That's all I have to say on that matter. I'm not going to say that joke. So yeah, thanks for watching. Shout out Gabriel for hooking me up with a good deal. Shout out Whoosh. Shout out AV6. Shout out N Club Florida. Shout out N Club Texas. Yeah, we're done. Peace.